Hello, guys, and good afternoon, good morning, and good evening from wherever you are. My name is Emmanuel Attah. They call me Coach Attah, and I'm the CEO of Digital Skills School. Digital Skills School is an ed tech foundation in Lagos, Nigeria. That basically we're a tech school that's meant for people for free to get tech jobs, basically. And I'm going to be doing this series once a week where I answer some of your questions about tech, about ICT, about branding and marketing, about general life and career, because I'm also a career coach as well. That's why they call me Coach Attah. All right, so the first question I have that I want to start off with this series is, let me check it again, is do I need to learn how to code before I get into tech? This is the most popular question that most people want to know, if they must actually code. If they must know how to learn, if they must learn how to code rather before they actually start, before they get a tech job. My answer to that is no. Now let me state here that coding is very good. If you have the stomach to learn code, then I think you should learn code. If you have the strength to do it, I think you should learn code. You should, by all means. But there are some people that are scared of it. There's some people that don't even want to even hear about it, because mostly because of maybe wrong perception or something. But yeah, there are a couple of other ways. There are a bunch of other tech careers you can get into that don't require you to know how to write any code, whether HTML, CSS, PHP, Flutter. You don't need any code. Now, I've started Digital Skills School. Now, I am a brand manager, I'm a branding manager, I'm a digital marketer, basically. So I help brands grow online, right? And this place that we are in right now is Digital Skills School. I'm at my office at Digital Skills School in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, we have a couple of different courses that don't have to do with tech, that don't have to do with coding. So a couple of them, let me just list a couple of careers. I think you might want to get a pen and paper and write this down. A couple of skills you can learn in tech that you can get a job almost immediately after you finish learning it. That does not require coding. And number one, graphic design. Graphic design is a tech skill. Video editing is a tech skill that doesn't require you to know how to code. There is also product management. There's also product marketing. There is digital marketing. There is being a scrum master. There is being I think I mentioned product manager before. There is also UI UX design. The UI UX design might require some code, but it depends on how advanced you want to code. There's some advanced level UI UX design that you really need to code, but at the basic level, you don't really need code. UI UX is basically an advanced level of how will I put it, of graphic design. There is also web design. So there are two types of web design. There is web design that requires code. There's web design that doesn't require code. Now, I build websites also, and I don't write any code. I build my websites on WordPress. So if you're using WordPress to do your web design, if you're a WordPress developer, you don't need to know how to code, because you don't need any code at all to build a WordPress website. And a lot of companies have their websites built on WordPress. And so being a WordPress developer is actually a good thing, because you can get a lot of jobs as a web developer. So let me check the list. I think there's a couple of lists. Just go on Google right now and search for non-coding jobs. Just write on the search bar non-coding jobs. There are a long list of them. Now, for me, when I always advise people before they need to choose a career to pick, before they choose a course to study in tech, and then trying to get into tech, is that you must know what you are gifted at. You must know what you are gifted at first of all. If you don't know what you're gifted at, it will be difficult for you to. You might be jumping from here to here. You will learn this. After 3 months, you abandon it. Learn this. After 6 months, you abandon it. But if you know what you're good at first of all, right? For me, I'm good at teaching. I'm good at coaching. I'm good at mentoring, and that's why I decided to go into brand management. Right, and I also decided to go into being a YouTuber, into being a podcaster, right? Because I have a YouTube channel, I have a podcast channel. Just check for Coach Attah on YouTube, right? Now, That's what I'm good at, and that's why I decided to go into content creation. I decided to learn video editing, that can create more content like this and post online to help people, right? So you might be good at design, you might have an eye for design, you might like management. If you like management, if you like leading, you might want to do product management, project management. You might want to become a scrum master. You might want to, there are a couple of different courses you can study in tech that can land you a good paying tech job that doesn't require coding, right? So that is it for today's episode of Talk to Coach Attah. Don't forget that you can ask your questions in the comments. So just go to the comment section and let me know what you think about this video, and also ask your questions so that maybe next week, if I have the time again, I could just open up my computer and just do this and answer your questions, and leave your questions about branding and marketing, digital marketing, career, and tech. Getting into tech, transition into tech careers. And from next week, I'm going to be answering some of your questions. Thank you very much, and see you on the next video.